There's multiple times where my heart stopped for more than 20 seconds. There was one time where the nurse told my wife that Amy, the kid's gonna come to the hospital, and she got there. The nurse was really sad. She's like, Ben's dead. Ben's dead.
Ben Askren's a 3-time NCAA champion, 2-time Hodge Trophy winner. Ben Askren is a savant in this sport. It's Ben Funky Askren.
So Funky style. Funky was born out of necessity. I had a much more basic style in high school, but when I went to college, wrestling became like a puzzle to me. It's like, where do I find the gaps where other people haven't put it together?
When Ben's competing, he's been known to develop and innovate literally new moves while he's wrestling.
My one buddy made this shirt, he didn't even tell me. And he stamped my face and then Funky. And all my friends wore them in their stands. They ended up putting them on ESPN and it like kind of became viral. He had a stack of 500 shirts in a bag. So as soon as I finished my match, we sold them in the parking lot. I mean, for a college kid who didn't have much money, it was good. You know, I probably made $5,000 or something, right? But that's kind of like how the nickname was born. And at that point, I was one of, if not the biggest star in the sport, and I still couldn't make any money. I may have never transitioned to mixed martial arts had I been able to make a decent living doing wrestling. I went into the Bellator tournament. I won 3 tournament fights and a title. So I was the champion by the time I was a year and a half into my fighting career. Okay, I'm decent at this. And so after I retired in 2019, Askren Wrestling Academy has been the project that I've been working on.
Just bringing your weight up, taking it away from the fulcrum. The fulcrum is hips.
When I was talking about Real American Freestyle, I wanted his knowledge, but I knew what he wanted. He wanted to go out there and kick some ass. So Ben had to tie the shoes back on, and I was gonna give him the biggest platform to do that.
What's up, guys? Just finished signing my RAF Real American Freestyle contract.
I agreed to wrestle in like, I think April. I was really looking forward to it.
Real American Freestyle kicks off this fall. I'm gonna come whoop some of these young whippersnappers. They ain't gonna know what hit them when I get done with them.
And then in May, I had wrestled Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I came home, I felt totally fine. Then a couple hours later, my back started hurting really bad, and I'm like, damn. And then that night, I was awake like every 45 minutes, and I don't want to get emotional, but like, if it wasn't for my wife, I probably would have died. She videotapes me sleeping, and I'm like, I look like shit, I'm breathing super hard and fast. So she wakes me up, she's like, you gotta go to the hospital. I'm like, I'm not going to the hospital. You know, we argue for 30 minutes. My wife convinces me to go to the hospital. I remember getting from the Uber in the building, and that's it. I remember nothing. I got this thing called necrotizing pneumonia. The doctors still can't figure out how the hell it happened, but they start eating my lungs. So I was in a coma and life support for like 40 days, and then they gave me a lung transplant. I lost like 50 some pounds. I woke up and I didn't know why I was there. Eventually a nurse came in and told me, oh, you had a double lung transplant. Sometimes the nurses are a little bit short, but like I said, when my wife came in the next morning, she had like written what had happened day by day. You know, my wife was amazing. She visited, I mean, almost every day for 70 days, right? And it's like, she's got to take care of her kids too. And I get emotional still when it's like, there's a decent chance I could have died. I wasn't on my phone for 50 days or something like that. And so, you know, the amount of text messages and videos. So I posted that first video because it's like, okay, this is gonna be possible for me to actually respond to everyone.
So, man, that was a battle. Luckily, I don't remember most of it. And, you know, the thing that was most impactful to me was all the love I felt from everybody. And it's almost like, it was almost like I got to have my own funeral.
It got like 14 million views, which is like more than I ever got at the height of my popularity in fighting. The amount of support that I got from the wrestling, MMA, kind of honestly, kind of everyone. It was a little bit shocking to me because, especially in MMA, I was like kind of a controversial figure. I got texts from, oh, I thought this person hated me. I'm not gonna be able to respond to every message I get, so I would make a video every couple days.
What's up, guys? I want to give a update on how I'm doing.
Update number 3, quick update, update number 7. And people just appreciated that I was being authentic.
It wasn't always going to be smooth. It wasn't always going to be easy.
Don't feel sorry for yourself. Wherever you are today, you can go from here and improve. And this is like a lot of influencer motivational types. They don't live it. And so then I put a video up of me trying to walk. I've had so many messages since I started the videos where it's like, I was sick or I was overweight or I could get my ass in gear. Like your messages really inspired me.
What's up, guys? Day 59. I'm out. With my beautiful wife.
Every day I stand up, think, shit, today's gonna be hard.
This 5-pound weight, this is actually hard for me to curl.
The first time I was home, even with my walker, I couldn't walk from the bedroom to the living room. I had to have help.
Expert nurse.
And now, like, I can do that. I made food yesterday, which is like, okay, that's simple, basic, but like, that was hard. It was legitimately really hard. Even sitting up. The next day, my abs were so sore. That's the reality of what I have to deal with. I'm still very far away from final form, but I feel better every day. I sleep really well. Eating is decent because some about these medications, it's actually kind of sad. Some of my favorite foods taste like dog shit now. It's really unfortunate. I probably won't be actively competitive in anything ever again from a physicality standpoint, but you know, I'll be able to live a really good life. I can reorient my life from wrestling and RAF to now helping them more on the like I call admin side. I could do that. I've heard a lot of pitches. This is the best opportunity for us in a very long time. This is me speaking as a fan, not me speaking as someone who works for the American Freestyle because I freaking love wrestling. This is our opportunity to create a professional league. We always complain about other sports getting paid so much more than wrestling. This is our opportunity to put something on the map. Not to get into it, but there's all these rules on lung transplants where I can't really do shit. For a while, I'm gonna be stuck in my house. And so it's like, well, if I'm stuck in my house, I can help you guys more. That's what wrestling is all about, is challenging the limits of your human potential. How much can I do? How good can I get at it? And I'm not a quitter.
Tickets are available now. Go to Ticketmaster.com for details.